It's time for a quick family trip. Me and Geordie are just heading up to Birmingham to go and visit my family because we haven't actually seen them. I've seen them briefly, half the fam. Geordie, ever since we went to Canada, we haven't actually seen them, so it's about time.
It's been like over 3 months now, and I actually miss them so much, so I'm excited to see everyone.
As you can see, we've got some packing going down right now. We have literally everything we're going to need for about 3 days because we're only going to be there for 3 days. 2 windbreakers from our fleet for my dad and my brother. They absolutely love these kind of things. We've got the hard body stuff. We're actually hitting a leg day today with a special guest, so I've got all the stuff we need for that. Lever belt, brand new lifting straps. Essentials, check. Hard body equipment for the workouts, especially today, check. Girlfriend, check. Brain, I think, check. We've got some meals packed downstairs, so I think we are all ready to set off. It's about a 3-hour drive to the gym we're going to first off because we are going to be hitting a workout. We are going to Burton where my coach lives. Sadly, Callum is in America right now, so we won't be seeing him. If you're excited for this video, please do me a favor, drop a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Oh my god. How sick is this new rug? I know I said in the last video that we're waiting for the rug to come as well as some canvases. We haven't decided yet, but the rug has come and it makes the space so much better. We got this new little basket to like hide cables and stuff, a candle to match this new lamp. We got some new bedside tables upstairs. The bedroom is pretty much finished. We're just waiting on the canvas, but I think IKEA is downstairs right now with a mirror and something for the bathroom. This is actually really convenient as well because we were just about to leave, and if we didn't, if they didn't come now, we would have missed them. I'll take it up in here and I'll go carry it in right now. Oh, we've got both things. Why did Lewis park his car here?
No space to fit through. I don't want to build another piece of furniture. I don't do this.
Yeah.
What are you vlogging now?
More furniture.
Why are you both so out of breath?
The stairs.
I'm looking at buying furniture too.
What?
We're not very happy with our apartment at the moment. No, it's just your place looks really nice and bright. You've got a bigger living room, table, and the kitchen and the sofa. It's all just so much.
We're all upgrading the apartments. We're just upgrading the building for someone else. So when we all leave, it will look great and we won't get to enjoy it. This is for the bathroom. This is like a bathroom unit to like keep random things in that are just like on the floor right now. And this is a humongous, massive mirror. Lou, you get the doormat?
It's a nice sandwich.
So now I can actually like look at myself because this one is too short and this one is a lot taller.
That's a Geordie size mirror and that's a Brandon size mirror.
Such a nice space. It's a shame it's like just your hallway.
It's my flexing room. We are just on the way to Birmingham right now. Currently on a meeting with the team, literally as Geordie's kindly driving all the way up. Always getting it done. We're always staying busy. Give us a wave. Hey! After the meeting now, that was literally just the hard body team back in London talking about the future drops, the restock of the equipment, because I understand that the equipment actually has been sold out now for about 6 weeks and the restock should be in just over like 2 weeks. We were talking about season 1, part 2, and also season 2. Gonna probably eat a bit more food and then see you at the gym.
Let you turn me violet instead. Summer high met you.
Like 2 months except now.
If it isn't obvious where we just turned up to, we are at Shred's gym. This is actually the gym that we finished prep in about probably 8 months ago now. We have been here once since prep, but I don't think you guys actually saw when we came here. It was a leg day. It was about, I think it was about 4 months ago now. And that was actually the last time I saw Callum. He's actually touring America, as I may have mentioned like earlier. So he's actually sadly not here right now, but we are here to shoot some pictures and train with a girl called Elle. She is and has been and will be working with hard body in the future. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity for me to finally meet Elle, get some pictures and get in a solid session together and just have a good time here at Shreds. I've seen Elle, like the sets that she pushes herself to on Instagram, I'm pretty scared. It's a good vibe in this gym. Like obviously, like I said, we finished prep here, so like this gym just resembles hard work for me. So we're gonna get the pictures done and then smash the session. About to start training, but have you seen what's on the side?
What?
What's there?
Oh.
No, they're not mine. They're here. They're at the gym.
Damn, I didn't know that. Wow.
We got the cloud grey, the obsidian black. Gonna put that there, mate. Nice one. What a cool feeling walking in a gym and they just have 2 hard body belts sitting at the front for like members to use. So cool.
After half past 8, I'm high as the clouds. I don't have
It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right, and I don't wanna see tomorrow. It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right, and I don't wanna see tomorrow.
Let's go! Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Go again, go again. Here we go. How much you want? Good, push, push, push. Yes. Yeah.
Keep it going.
It's after midnight, we're stumbling under the street lights, afraid to admit that it feels right, but it feels right, and I don't wanna see tomorrow. It's after
Yeah, and again. Up. Come on.
Crushed it. Crushed it.
Hey. Hey, George.
Yeah.
We're back. Okay. We just got to Dad's. Dad is actually still at work. He gets back in about 15 minutes. Ryan's upstairs and he just pulled out the darts. And for some reason, like, Dad has a dartboard in his bedroom, so we're gonna play some darts right now. We're unpacking the food that we got because we actually just popped to Tesco on the way back from Shreds to pick up some food that we need for a post-workout meal. We also picked up some shampoo and conditioner as well because my brother is a tramp and probably never washes his hair, and my dad happens to be bald, so doesn't have any hair, so we didn't expect them to have any of this. What are you doing?
Currently cutting chicken with scissors.
What's gonna be the premium post-workout meal?
Chicken and jasmine rice, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, bodybuilding lifestyle.
Circle around the sun, unless it's done and done, so just forget it. Oh, all the time you wasted.
Massively successful dart session. I never played darts, but honestly, I wouldn't consider myself absolutely terrible. Look at this. What a throwback. 3 years ago now? 3.5? The OG Alpha Squad. There we are. Always been flexing. Geordie just kindly made the chicken and rice with some sweet chili sauce. I remember making videos in this bedroom pretty much all the time. This was it. This was the studio. Whenever I come back to this room, I always think about the moment in the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, when I actually decided to go to Canada for the first time, which is where I met Geordie. And obviously the journey we've been on for the past like year and 8 months of being together has been absolutely extraordinary. Like, we went to Dubai, we've been to like 8 different countries, we've had apartments in Birmingham, apartments in Canada. Like, it's really cool. Life's been pretty crazy.
We've been together for almost a year and 10 months. Hello.
What are we doing?
I am kicking your butt in bowling.
It wouldn't be a proper family trip up to Birmingham if we didn't have a family bowling session. I actually really enjoy bowling. I probably shouldn't enjoy it this much. I think I went bowling so much as a kid that it feels like, I don't know, childhood.
As long as it's with you, as long as it's with you.
Good morning. It is currently the next day now. Literally just pulled up to Elite Fitness, about to absolutely smash some deadlifts. Went out for breakfast with the family this morning, went to this new place. I've honestly forgot the name. I'm just gonna put some overlays of what it actually looked like. It was this bagel place. They also do like desserts and stuff. They do donuts and everything. Geordie was absolutely in heaven when she saw the array of like dessert selection. I got 2 bagels, absolutely carved the hell up now for what is hopefully gonna be a very successful back workout. We are gonna deadlift. It's been about 2 months since I last deadlifted. I've done some RDLs. I've definitely done a lot of back work, but I haven't tried to go like kind of heavy. I haven't hit 6 plates for a while, ever since I almost thought that I tore my lat. Turned out that in about 3-4 days of resting it didn't really hurt anymore at all. So I don't think it was as serious as I guess thought it was in the beginning. It was the first time experiencing that kind of feeling. But right now we're gonna go in the gym, get a pre and get started. feeling. Like I picked it up and I started to like fall back. So I was like, I should shrug and then drop it. That's kind of weird, but right now we've got 6 plates. Unfortunate series of events. You know the aglets on these hard body hoodies, they're actually branded with like the hard body word, like literally imprinted in the aglet. But I was putting the 6 plate on the one side that I didn't record, and this one is like, you can kind of see it's like very spherical, but this one has now just been absolutely sandwiched between the plates. Look at that. Not only has my body got battle wounds, now the hard body hoodie has battle wounds. Alright guys, so just got back in the car. I'm not really too sure like where I'm gonna go with this. I kind of just want to talk about how the session went, but I don't really know if it has any purpose or if it's just gonna be like rambling, but like I just want to, I guess, like get off my chest. This session was one of those sessions which was like a whirlwind of emotions. Like it was a whirlwind of just like questioning and reasons why and purpose and just all these things. And I feel like that's a very frequent thing when you give like so much passion towards something, because you reach like such a high level of emotion. What I'm talking about is the failed 7 plates. It kind of annoyed me a lot more than I ever expected it would, because obviously it's just a failed lift and that should never like knock you off so much. But I really let it get to me. I sat down for a few minutes after I failed, and I was just like so inside myself, like almost disappointed, because I know I've lifted 7 plates before, and maybe that's because I've been like bottling up other things that I haven't like expressed or spoke about. And you know, when like one thing happens, sorry, and it just kind of tips you over and you feel the weight of everything else because of the one thing that just like didn't go as planned, like didn't go right. I got a bit annoyed and I did 5 times 5 plates. Some guy walked in front of the camera while it was happening. My fault for placing the camera there, but it was an annoyed set made even more annoyed, and usually that kind of thing doesn't get to me, so I know I wasn't in the best of moods. And then stripped it back to 4 plates and did about 8 to 10 reps. So we got a lot of reps in. Was happy with the stance of 6 plates, but my setup for 6 plates was so much better. I sat down so much more at the beginning of the rep, like put myself really like under almost arms to be able to thrust the weight up, but I didn't do that for the 7 plates, so it was my bad. But it was just something that like really knocked me off, and I don't know if I'm letting like the stress of other things get to me, whether it be like how, not bad stress by the way, I'm not saying like I'm sad or I'm depressed or I'm like stressed about things that are like misfortunate things in my life, because like there's none of that. Like I'm not sad about anything. I think I just put a lot of pressure on myself with the pro card, with competing, because like imagine my whole last prep was like people were saying you're gonna get a pro card, you're gonna get a pro card, and it didn't happen, and it was a lot for me to process. I wasn't like throwing my toys out the pram, like disappointing in myself the fact that it didn't happen, because I know I didn't deserve it. This whole off season has been with that idea in mind, that the next time I compete I'll have a better chance of getting it. And what if it doesn't happen again? Like what if the extra effort on the off season wasn't worth it, or not that it wasn't worth it, but it wasn't enough? Have I let myself down like days where like, I don't know, this morning I had 2 bagels for breakfast rather than my actual like on-plan breakfast? Is enjoyment like out of the question? Do I need to live like a robot to actually be able to pursue my dreams and pursue the goals that I have? And then there's hard body. There's the endless 4, 5, 6 hours at the laptop preparing for launches, forgetting to eat, the sleepless nights, and wanting to be a successful businessman at the same time. The one goal doesn't supplement or complement the other of wanting to be a pro. I'm the biggest advocate of knowing that this life is short and we don't have a lot of time, and every single waking moment needs to be spent doing something that's going to get you closer to living the life you want to live. I don't have any time to waste. Like I'm 25 now, and many people would say that's still very young. Like I just turned 25. Hard body is going better than I ever expected it would. The equipment on the website has been sold out now for about 5 weeks. All the power stack, everything's going to be restocked in about 3 weeks or so, to hopefully 3 weeks. Like we're going to push it forward as much as we can, because we're just waiting for stock to arrive at the warehouse, and it's the biggest pain in my life, because I get asked like over 10 times a day, when's the restock? When's the restock? I built something that I'm very proud of, and maybe it's grown a bit faster than I expected it to. I feel like I lost in my own head sometimes, because I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Like, I didn't go to business school, I didn't even go to college. I left school at 16 and went straight to work. I have no time management skills. I've never needed to like optimally manage every single hour of the day to be able to fit everything in, to fit meal times in, to fit sleep in, to fit adequate rest in, to fit enough time to train, to fit enough time to do creative stuff and business. Like, I don't know. I feel like the stress of that came out in this session, and my failed lift was like breaking the top off a glass bottle and all the pressure just comes out. But I guess it's a good stress, and I'm grateful for it at the same time because I know it's good. And I know it's a good thing to have. And I know I can't complain about it. I should just like shut up and just like be happy. I don't really have anything else to say really. I just wanted to get that off my chest. The session was good. I rested after the failed lift. Got the other reps out with the deadlift. Back pump was extraordinary. Took 20 minutes break. Did the rest of my back session. So it was really, really good. Sometimes things get a bit too much. But then anxiety and stress is a very normal thing to feel in 2020. I feel like it always has been. Now we just recognise it. It's just learning how to manage it. Right now, we are going to actually drive back to Brighton. We've actually been here for 3 days. I just haven't vlogged very much. I've been spending time with family. So we're probably going to go back, get a post-workout meal, and head back and begin the 3-hour journey. I'm going to wrap this up right here to kind of talk about the title and the thumbnail, which is making a decision. Because obviously, based on what I just said in the car, like things are getting like quite stressful. Managing my love for competing and bodybuilding and taking that more seriously than I've ever taken it, but being forced to give more time and attention to something that has almost taken over my life. Like it is how I envision like my future, almost like being long lasting, like how I'm going to put food on my kids' tables, how I'm going to like buy a property and stuff, how I'm going to actually have a long lasting business that's actually going to maybe create an opportunity for another business. And like competing, at the end of the day, it's a passion, it's a love, and it's the only reason I have anything I have now. I know that bodybuilding and competing, it's not going to be forever. I'm not going to be this 45-year-old, 50-year-old still taking steroids, absolutely ruining my body. The decision I am making with this is I will do for as long as I can, to the best of my ability, continue doing exactly what I'm doing and learn how to live under stress. Because every single month I get better at managing my time. Every single month I get better at taking my love for competing and balancing it with building a business and owning hard body and everything like that. I'm getting better, and that's because I'm learning to be comfortable under stress. Like obviously the only way you learn to deal with these sort of things is by actually dealing with it and not just being like, I can't do it anymore, I give up, I can't deal with the stress, I'm gonna sack off competing and just do hard body. Or guess what, I really want to be a pro, so I'm gonna sack off hard body, because I can't do both. You can, if you take a moment to breathe and just like understand that you're allowed to have more than one goal. I relate this to somebody that has a full-time job. Maybe you're a police officer, maybe you have a really stressful job because you're a doctor and you have long hours, long shifts. But I know people have long and stressful jobs that have still competed, that have done whole bodybuilding preps, transformed their bodies to be the best they've ever looked, and absolutely smashed the stage, built businesses and worked at the same time enough to be able to eventually, it just started raining.
You can get out of the rain.
I'm gonna continue. I know people that have done it, and there is absolutely no reason why I can't do it too. That Jordy, there is absolutely no excuse why I can't manage both. So the decision is I will continue to try and learn, I will continue to try and do better, and I'll continue to try and be the best version of myself. And hopefully that will be represented through the hard body clothing, through the equipment, and hopefully you feel something close to that when you wear the stuff and you represent hard body and you join the family and be part of this journey that I'm on right now. That's the look at this rain. Oh my God. That is the slogan of hard body. Yours to make. This life is yours to make, and you are the only one that can do anything about it. And I know that's the same for my life. So I'm the only one that can do anything about it, and I'll continue to still work hard for it. That's gonna be it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, as it really, really helps the channel grow, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.